Execute a command from another directory in bash. Say that I'm doing this. Is there a way to do this with a single command, or perhaps two, rather than having to move in and out of a directory in order to run a command there? Not looking for a Git-specific solution, that's just an example.
This is often the best way. Or, it's pretty short and easy to type. It does start a subshell, so you can't modify your environment from that, but that doesn't seem to be an issue here.
I was looking for a way to execute the git command from a path and make changes to the repository in a different path. So I ended up in this question here. But for my specific needs, neither the accepted answer nor any of the other ones helped. I needed to run git commands using sudo user/bin/git, another user running it. And as you may know, sudo doesn't allow me to run the cd command, so I can't be in the repository directory. So, I went to Git's man page. And among the options, I saw the git dir equals path. Git dir equals. Set the path to the repository. This can also be controlled by setting the git_dir environment variable. It can be an absolute path or relative path to current working directory. So, if it helps someone, you can still use Git from a path and make changes to a repository far from you. Just use. Or, to run it as another user, do something like also from git init's man page. If the $git_dir environment variable is set, then it specifies a path to use instead of /.git for the base of the repository. So, if you want to init the repository under the usual Git folder, you will need to specify it together with the git dir option. For example, after initializing the repository on /path/to/repo/.git, all further commands should have the option worktree equals path, as described on Git's man page. Worktree equals. Set the path to the working tree. It can be an absolute path or a path relative to the current working directory. This can also be controlled by setting the git_work_tree environment variable and the core.worktree configuration variable. See core.worktree in git config 1 for a more detailed discussion. So, the right command to run Git as another user and initialize a new repository is
Not exactly what you're asking. You have real answers above with the subshell, but look at pushed and popped.
You have a few options. You can either group the commands within OR, like this. Or, the difference between these is that in the first example, if one of the commands fails, it will not execute the rest of them. In the second example, all of the commands will run no matter what. Another option would be to define a function and use it, for instance. Then you can run the command, and it will automatically git init in that directory and move out of it. You could also do a more complex solution using a function if you have a bunch of directories and want to get in it, them with one command. You can then run this with, and it will do get in it in subdir 1, subdir 2, and subdir 3.
Follow